Am I the a-hole for acting normal and eating with my SIL after she said something thoughtless about my wife? My wife, our 1-year-old son, and I were at my older brother's home yesterday for dinner. I used to visit them often before I was married, but even now we try to meet once a month and are generally on good terms. During dinner, my SIL made a comment about my wife's bag, which I had bought for our anniversary. My wife seemed happy, and everything was fine. Then my SIL compared it to my wallet, which is pretty old and worn out, but has sentimental value since my dad gave it to me 11 years ago when I left for college. She told my wife she should make me shop for myself too. I laughed it off, as I've heard similar comments before. Then she said something that basically translated to, one person earns and another spends. I felt uncomfortable, but my wife looked completely pissed off. I tried to change the subject, but my wife immediately responded that she takes care of our son, maintains our home, and decorated our house from scratch. All true, and I always appreciate her for it. My SIL brushed it off as a joke, but within minutes my wife said she wasn't feeling well, and we left. On the drive home, and again when we got back, my wife made it clear she wanted no contact with my SIL until she received a sincere apology. Today my brother called and suggested we grab a bite to eat. It sounded like it was just the two of us, and my wife had no issue with that. I assumed he wanted to discuss how to mend things so that my SIL and my wife could make peace. But when I got there, my SIL was there too. While we ate, they tried to convince me that her remark was lighthearted and that my wife was overreacting. I defended my wife and said she genuinely felt disrespected. When I got home and told my wife my SIL was there, she got really upset. She said if my SIL wasn't willing to apologize, I should have left and that I betrayed her by staying and having food with them. I don't see it that way. I was trying to fix things in good faith. Am I the a-hole?